Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Demise, Rise of the Kutan. We're going to be continuing our revenge solo adventuring with our ninja friend. And, well, we're off to fight the Leviathan. And there are a few ways we could take, but we are going to obviously take probably the simplest one, which is through the Asmirian dragon thing. Now, I never actually saw the benefit of the Asmirian dragon because every time I tried to use it, the blessing got destroyed by the anti-magic. So unless I'm fundamentally misunderstanding how you're supposed to go about it, we ended up brute forcing it. So. That may end up happening again. It is quite a few of these Lich Lords. Though I don't really consider them a credible threat to us at this point. But yeah, just like our previous adventures, there's a decent chance that we will take a death or two on the Leviathan. We did on our team play as well, so... It's definitely at least somewhat likely. Now, I do consider it really dependent on which enemies we face and how magic immune they are. Because we're reasonably strong with our blasting, but a big group could wear us down till we start running out of breath. So, not every enemy is going to fight us, hopefully, so... We could get pretty lucky, or we could have a bad time. No way to know yet. Well, that's one section of these guys under control. We shouldn't have to fight many of these. At least that's the dream. There's another one, so we didn't get away from it fully. He almost trapped us in there too, which would have been unfortunate. And I guess every time we kill more of them, it gets a little easier to run. We just have to not overcommit and we'll be okay. But yeah, we'll have plenty of time to grind things out as much as we want to. Like I said, I feel like we have what it takes to get through the quests in front of us, so we're going to push for it. Decided to go at Mach 10, but it didn't hurt us too bad. I mean, honestly, I might clear the way there, turn around, and level up, and then come in just so we don't lose all of our gold to die in. That seems like a reasonable compromise. I mean, the next quest is going to be an entirely different area, so nothing we do here is going to help much with that. Let's not overcommit. We've almost cleared as much as I planned to. walk our way through a couple of these steps. Now we can't open Mystic Portal still. But this is the last of the rooms that we're gonna clear. And not the full room, just this one this group we're fighting. Just to be more clear. Because I believe that we are 1 or 2 groups away from the Ismarian dragons. And hence the teleporter to where the Leviathan lives, so. Yeah, it's not responding again. There we go. It's not always fatal, as you can see, it's just sometimes is. I think it has to do with the game, like, repopulating stuff. I've always thought that. It could also have to do with having like all the rooms populated, because there's actually a setting you can do in the options to make it so that you can't see what's in rooms ahead of you. It's less intensive on the system stuff, I believe, not to show you what's up ahead, and it just loads each room as you enter it. At least I believe that's how it does it, so. There's a chance that you could do that, and I think that's how multiplayer used to work. I don't know if it still does, but we'll find out. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight our way through these. Not my favorite. They could kill us. It is possible. Gets a little less likely each time we kill some, though, or they run away. And we could get unlucky and have to do it on every single room. That would be a little unfortunate. We will get out. One way or the other. Not really a problem. Barely an inconvenience. These guys can do some good damage, and I think they can paralyze you. More of these. At least we're getting some good casts off this time. Saw 5, saw 3, saw a 4 in there. Nice. So a lot of them should already be dead. Makes it considerably less deadly. Still damaging. Still not my favorite. These ones don't spit though, so these guys are not really a threat. 2 more rooms and then we can escape that egress. I'll take bats. These guys aren't going to even attack us. Yeah, the wolves don't like us though. Yep, that brings us out. And at least that saves a little bit of gold for us so we don't have to lose it. So, there is that. Cool. Well, the way should be pretty much clear, and the way out should be pretty much clear. And we are a couple levels stronger as well. Can't discount that. So... But yeah, it's entirely possible that we take a few deaths doing the Leviathan, but we are going to push through it. We could also just get it on the first try. We're certainly gonna try to get it. We are almost there. We could also just die to the dragons or something along the way. That'd be kind of funny. Yep, we got the blessing. And you also need to have this on or you don't go there, just so you know. So if you try to go through here without that, you'll have a bad time. So yeah, we're gonna switch. It's a considerable AD loss if you don't have that on. So yeah, we are going to get this. We're going to get in here. We're going to cast up as quickly as we can, because there are enemies that can paralyze you, for instance. And we're going to hope for the best. Ratfish are fine. Leech is not a problem. Elders not going to fight us. These guys aren't fighting us. Leeches are not fighting us. Leviathan's actually not home today. I feel a little bad. We'll come back and do it. Legit. But technically, this would be what we would be getting. This, Codex of Ascension. So yeah, he didn't spawn, huh? No, that's unfortunate. We came all this way. Oh yeah, the horned toads. Yeah, they like to fight. Well, we'll come back another time, I suppose. The thing is that by going in there, we will trigger a respawn if they're not spawned right now. It'll take about an hour. Alright, that's fine then. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, and as you can see, that just brings you back to there, so... We're back to where we normally play. So I guess we dink around for a while and come at it another time. Guess it gives us a chance to level up a bit. This place did not fully respawn, so we'll dink around in here. Now you saw I went there with all the intentions to fight. And I'm not even counting that as a win, even though technically we would have completed it by getting that item. I actually have no idea what we are fighting, but that's exciting. These guys are weak to paralyze. Like how that one had flavor text and there's so little flavor text everywhere here. Not sure, we'll bop some bottom feeders. Yeah, I don't remember the Leviathan being that difficult to kill, so I don't think we would have had a problem in that scenario. If we didn't have a problem on the way, then we wouldn't have had a problem killing it. But that's just my guess. Maybe it's a lot more deadly when you have a single character. It decided to go pretty fast, but I think we're okay. I don't remember starting that fight, but we're gonna end it. Now we are just gonna clear until we come across a group that's super dangerous to us. Also, it does seem that we stepped too far, but we're okay. These guys are a little easier to run from than the dragoons. Dragoneers. And that's as far as we're going this way. There's plenty of other things we could fight. We don't have to pick the ones that are going to kill us unless we need to. Alrighty. I guess that's good enough. We can return with our gold. $1.5 million seems like a pretty good amount to bring back. There's no reason to insist on pinning. We can go play with Boris next time anyway, so that time we'll have a little easier time pinning without danger of being overrun. Bam. We're definitely getting a pretty good surplus. Let's just confirm what we know. You are at 584. Same thing with our next best weapon, I believe. It was actually a sword of sorts. It was you. Yep, 584. Yeah, we can go play with Boris a little bit. Oh yeah, you can't be hurt that way, but we got this. Yeah, so when we go to do the multiplayer challenge, you also can't pause it the same way, so that will be off the table entirely. We'll have to actually win the battles. Without having to rely on it, so you better be quick with your options. You better have them ready. I do think it's also possible that we're at a disadvantage in single player with a single character. I think there might be just the chance that it just automatically has every spellcaster target you, where maybe they have done something so that they don't all cast on you in multiplayer, because you don't have a choice in multiplayer. We'll have to see if it's been shuffled in that way or not. I'm at least interested in finding out. And I don't, with that character, plan on playing with anyone else. I just want to basically have the most difficult adventure for that I can consider. Short of just like doing like single guild challenges, and I don't even think that's specifically possible. At least not with all the extended content. Certainly, you can beat the game with with singular guilds. That's not too bad, at least with the base game. But I don't think it's too likely that any warrior is going to be fighting these solo. Without a healing guild of some sort or a blasting guild. Just like I'm not convinced that a spellcaster single guild is gonna make it this far in to blast enemies with a low AD. I think you'll just get absolutely bodied. Yeah, well, we'd also have some other disadvantages, like you don't get access to the bounty board, I believe. I also don't, at least not the random bounties. I don't think you get access to the store for the tavern either, is my imagining. Because I don't know how that would work in multiplayer. So we'll have to take a look at it. But we're essentially just killing time till things respawn because we're ready to do quests, but the game was not ready for us to do them apparently. Yeah, fighting out here is going to be faster level up than the Dragon Palace. The gold's a little lesser, but Boris makes up for it. And we don't have a way of killing the first group, but you know. Sheesh. They are good at blocking even when it's just them. Look at everything just disappear in front of our eyes. That's crazy. We had a weird respawn event happen. I do see a lot of snakes. That kind of sucked. There we go. We're still probably fine to kill them. So something we could do is we could go back there at any point and see if it decided to respawn the Leviathan. Because we cleared the way recently. And after we pin, we'll go give it a try. I mean, the worst case scenario is we turn around. We won't be risking all that much. I mean, it just teleports us out to the Dragon Palace anyway from right there, so. We'll find something to do if it does. But a couple of groups of this will do it, that's for sure. Looks like about 300,000 a group, so 2.5 groups and we'll be there. Well, that's probably close enough that we could get it a different way. Something will want to fight us worth a little bit. Oh yeah, those guys are a pain. We don't need to fight those. Actually, we gotta fight a few things anyway, maybe, so... Yeah, midges we could blast, the black flies you cannot. I mean, we're pinned anyway, we might as well just get through quick. Nope, can't blast these. Which means they're the black flies. This is probably black flies. I think it's probably still cleared on the other side, but we'll find out. It doesn't seem to think so. So we might end up doing the same thing we did last time. Okay. Well, we'll certainly do it then. Well, okay, maybe not fully cleared. So that might have been the only real group to worry about. I guess this one was also a group, but they weren't a problem. I mean, I guess we just have to make sure we don't go too fast that we ended up in a bad attack group. Cool. Alright, so let's go give it a shot. And what's the worst that could happen? Yep, we'll see how much of it we have to clear. No, oh, hit the wrong button, but we got him. Didn't actually mean to attack them. These guys are gonna attack us if we let them. I actually thought it was the other snakes. But we are okay. Yeah, we had these guys. Yeah, these are the ones that cast Paralyze. We probably thinned it down enough that it's not a problem. Yep. Though we did take damage. Okay, they're not fighting us. Man, I kind of just want to see. And then we'll fight to pin if we don't end up fighting it. Or maybe even if we do. Sure. Join the party. We're not gonna fight more than we need to. They beat up our poor dragon friend. You guys still want to fight? You sure do. I'd rather take care of it now than when we are returning. Alright. Yeah, we only have to fight the ones that do already want to fight us, though. And these ones definitely wanted to brawl. We're not carrying so much money that I think it's a problem now, so we will just go on ahead. Now, we don't need to fight the Ismarians. That was a nice to have, not a need to have. I don't even think it helped us. Well, they picked a fight with us, but we are not dealing with that. Yeah, this thing responds, so maybe the Leviathan did too, so. So we might get what we want. These guys aren't gonna fight. Just don't want to overcommit to one that is going to attack us. Because technically it could respawn any group each time it does respawn groups. So technically, we already won. That was a Leviathan. And then it's a whole bunch of bottom feeders. So we have that question answered. And this will, yep, there we go. We got the notice that we have killed a Leviathan. It actually gave me flavor text. Still technically possible to get paralyzed or something dumb. But I think we're gonna make it. Now these guys will destroy key items, huh? That sucks. Well, technically, we don't have to fight them, I think. So they destroyed the nondescript key, which is funny, because we can go get that anytime we want. Yeah, I hit the wrong one, so we didn't get the ability to fly. Oh, but we're good. Didn't end up using our friend to help us. There's actually a decent chance that they would have drowned anyway. But we are good. Let's make sure we get our medallion on. Cool. And we are here. Well, that's another quest under our belt. We could just kind of fight our way out. So with that one done, that leaves Maruk next, so we're only 2 away from the end game, the post-game adventuring. So now Maruk's a spicy one though, so we are gonna have an adventure doing that. There's a lot of variability in the enemies we could face, so it could be okay, it could be real bad. We'll find out. Do I think we're gonna die a couple times? For sure. We could even die a whole lot. Depends entirely on what we face. I'm certainly not going to rush it. Well, I'm not going to extremely rush it. I do think that we don't have to specifically level to do this. So I will try to get there. I mean, leveling up is just kind of happening as we do these quests, so... I mean, we're not even at max HP at this point. Yeah, we're not insisting on a pin though, we're just gonna go back. Suppose we could potentially kill these though. I'll take it. You can go at hyperspeed. Yeah, we won't go out of our way to pin, but we'll take the easy XP if it pops in front of us. Hang on. Oh, we got out of it. I decided to go hyperspeed at the last moment, of course. just have to watch out for snakes on the way out. I mean, these guys could be a little dangerous if we let them get the first jump on us, but we were okay. Yeah, no, the nondescript key is gotten from the tea room. Specifically the ruined tea room. So we'll go get another copy of it. I don't think we technically need it, but there's no reason not to have it. We'll just get it before we return. That's pretty easy peasy to do. There was a lot of them, and they break items, so that was spicy, but not especially dangerous. I'm just glad that all they destroyed was just a random item that we can just go pick up whenever we want. Definitely much worse things that could have been broken. We don't actually have to fight it. This is the nondescript key. We can go back in and get in here. See if he'll talk to us. Tree room manager. I thought the advert was for a tree room manager. Now they have me looking after bush droppings. Goodbye. Yeah, you don't have to fight them. They run away if you talk to them. I wonder if we can just teleport back. We sure can. We don't have to deal with Morgoth. Morgoth is the only functional teleporter. So I'm gonna go turn this in to the other guild that we got it from, because there was one guild we didn't actually turn in that spell for. I think it was Magi. Yep. Is that cheaper than other ones? It said it was level 24. I just want to see what it says. Nope, Explorer learns it at 20. Okay, so Explorer would still be cheaper. I was just curious. It'd be funny if they were actually better at something. That's all I was thinking. I mean, they are better at a few things, namely just charm spells and sight spells. That's all they get. But I'll say that was very successful. We're gonna clear the bounty board. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up calling it here shortly. We'll try to get the next quest done next time. And yeah, I'll see y'all then. Bye bye, y'all. Take care.